Stranger Things Season 4 has made fans wait a very long time now, and they still don't have a date as to when it finally will come, and that hasn't stopped the fans from making wild speculations about where the new season could lead. Hey guys, welcome back to Film Trendings. Today, we'll be talking about some theories that fans are coming up with about the new Stranger Things season. Warning, there's a lot of spoilers ahead, so if you have not watched the first 3 seasons, you should really watch them before this video. Before we start the video, tell us what you want to see happening in Season 4. Leave your answers in the comments below, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video. Alrighty, let's start. Netflix has said that Stranger Things is their most successful show, and I don't think any one of us actually found that surprising at all. The recent season premiered in July of 2019, and since then, fans have been eagerly waiting for the next season, which will finally be released in 2022 now. Since 2020, Netflix has been dropping a lot of teasers for the next season, and we just cannot wait. With the long wait and the teasers adding to the curiosity, fans can't help but come up with some really interesting theories. Let's just begin with the topic which I'm sure everyone is the most curious about: Hopper. We all knew for sure that Hopper hadn't died in Season 3, and the first teaser that got released confirmed that he indeed survived and is apparently being held in Russia. However, some fans seem to be thinking that this wasn't the real Hopper and it's actually a clone that's in Russia. The 1982 horror The Thing, which is a favorite of the Duffer Brothers, could be the inspiration to the next season, and it actually could make sense. This theory doesn't necessarily prove that the real Hopper is dead though. Another thing everyone seems to think is that in the end credits scene of Season 3, the American they were referring to was not actually Hopper, but Brenner. Even though Brenner did end up dying at the end of Season 1, however, hints have been dropped that he might still be alive. Ray, the guy 11 and 8 killed in that episode with the lost sister, did kind of confirm that Brenner is alive. Everyone seems to think that in Season 4, Brenner will come back, and that has been confirmed by the fact that it's confirmed Matthew Modine will be in the next season. And it's been hinted that it won't just be for a flashback, but he'll be included in the main storyline of the season. While we're on the end credits scene, did anyone else notice that they didn't give a timestamp before the scene like they always do? What if it's because that scene was before Season 1? Will we finally get to know the complete backstory of Brenner and Eleven and all the other test subjects? There have also been a lot of flashbacks of the Russians or Brenner in the teasers that have been released, so this just might be true. Maybe the scene is before Season 1, or maybe after Season 1? Maybe Brenner didn't die but was captured? We do know from the end credits scene that the Russians have a Demogorgon that they can literally transport across continents. Maybe that Demogorgon captured Brenner and Hopper and that's how they both survived? This gets us thinking, what if Brenner and Hopper, Eleven's Papa number 1 and number 2, actually are imprisoned together and have to team up together to escape? And they might just team up to also get Eleven her powers back. Flashbacks or not, what we do think for sure is that more people with powers like 11 or 8 will be revealed. With 11 having lost her powers too, we think this season will bring us more test subjects and new powers. Talking about Brenner's test subjects, this theory might be way too wild, but just hear me out. What if Brenner's very first test subject actually became the Mind Flayer? And what if it's actually a character that we know and love, and the Upside Down is actually from the future? That would actually explain why the show takes place in the 80s. What if it's not even flashbacks that we see of Brenner and Russia, but they're actually later in time? And the Mind Flayer could actually be one of those kids we love. See, we've seen how much resemblance the Upside Down has with Dungeons & Dragons, the game the kids so love. People speculated that it might mean the guy who created the game has been in the Upside Down. What if it's the other way around? The guy who made the Upside Down played the game. Maybe one of the kids became the Mind Flayer and that's how the Upside Down was created. Another thing that we think is that there will be 2 storylines in this season. One in Hawkins, where creepy stuff just keeps happening, and one in Russia, where Brenner and Hopper might be. Also in Hawkins, what if 11 is the next big villain? We've seen Will and Billy be possessed by the Mind Flayer through physical contact in Season 1 and 3 respectively. Towards the end of Season 3, Eleven was also attacked and a bit of his body was stuck in her leg. Even though she did seem to take it out, What if that didn't actually work? With 11 becoming the villain, we think Mike will be the one who ends up saving the day. It's always 11, but now we think 11's role of being the savior will be taken up by Mike instead. There are so many theories fans are coming up with, and each one is more interesting than the previous one. We really do need a season 4 now. Can Netflix please drop it already? Anyway, that's all for today, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video and the crazy theories, and let's see if they actually come true. If you did like the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We'll catch you guys in the next one.